So I feel very lucky to be here at TED and to hear about words. Sorry, should have gone something different. There we go. I think TED is all about ideas worth spreading. But of course, those come with words worth knowing. And I thought one of the words that I think every neurotypical person should know is the word neurodiversity, which we heard yesterday from Steve Silberman. And then, of course, we heard the word kinetic attack, which is basically throwing something at people you don't like with great force. But it's an interesting word because it's a retronym, because David Rothkopf was talking about cyber attack. And until you have cyber attacks, you don't really have to distinguish kinetic attacks. Court scraper, which was in the Mark Kushner lunch, it's a blend of a European-style courtyard building with a New York-style skyscraper. There's also photoclinometry, which is taking a picture of something and using the light and dark patterns, figuring out what the terrain looks like, which we heard in Fred Jansen's talk. There's also placemaking, which snuck into Theaster Gates' talk. It was on one of his slides. Always read the slides. And it's the idea that the design and management of public places, and that public places are the most important part of a community. And I think if you listen to his talk, you believe that too. Wide pin. So Rajiv Maheswaran said a lot of basketball terms. I still can't tell you what a wide pin is, but I fell into this rabbit hole of basketball terms, including the Hurley curl fade pop. I don't know what that is. It's just really fun to say. And of course, we just heard this word, so I hope you remember what it meant. Someone who studies flags. Really interesting thing about this word is that we've had flags for hundreds of years. This word dates to 1959. So it's never too late to make up a word to study something with. Umwelt. This was a great word. There are a lot of other words that are related to this word. There's Merkwelt, there's Innenwelt, there's Wirkungswelt. Basically, there's a world of Welt words if you need them. Frass is the more or less solid excreta of insects. And we heard that in Pam Ronald's talk. So this comes from the past tense of a German word meaning to gobble. And before I learned that, I had never thought of excretion as the past tense of eating. And I thought back one. This word was wonderful. Monica told us that in order to change the world, we have to change our beliefs. And I believe that this word, if we all become one, will help us overturn the humiliation industrial complex that she was talking about. Of course, TED is still going on. There's still many more words we could hear over the next day. So if you see a new word that you love, please tweet it to us at WordNick. Thanks so much.